Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on which part of the world you're signing in from. This is not a piece of elephant skin. This is not almonds. This is not walnut. This is a coconut. So, today is coconuts the hero. It's coconut way or the highway. I will wait for a few minutes for all of you to join in. And the basic, most elemental Sherlock, life begins with sharpening the blade. So, technically, when we wake up or when we come out of our mother, for the first 2 years, we don't remember anything. So, it's like we wake up. We are in a slumber for the first 2 years. Sure, we are throwing our arms about, shouting, screaming. They'll take our name and we will start smiling and giggling. But that's actually not what's happening. Today's salad is a coconut salad. I've done this before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare all my veggies and I have coconut chutney. Do you know what is coconut chutney? If you're here, please come say hi so I know you've joined the stream. Otherwise, let me bring the coconut chutney. It's called coconut chutney. Yeah, it is basically made out of coconut. You grind coconut and you add mint, you add chili, you add ginger, garlic, and it becomes this green. Green seems to be the theme. Yeah, well, but it comes out like this, and this is what's going to go into the salad. So this will be it's spicy, it's called coconut. That's a complete whole flavor in itself. If you are a coconut fan. But I will put this back into the freezer so it goes and gets chilled. It chills in the freezer. And I have another thing that I need to add to it. So what happened was it's called Bambino. I don't even know what you call it. Okay, this product used to be called Bambino when I was growing up. I don't know if this product it's a product name. It's a name of a packet of uh, I don't know. Needle noodles? Can I call them needle noodles? These are needle noodles because they're really thin and small and don't drown in them. This is also going to go into the salad. So it's going to have a lot of Asian influence. Sounding like a Michelin star chef. I make food with an Asian twist. So if an Asian does a twist, that's an Asian twist. Sorry, before I forget, I'm sorry, I have to keep repeating this. If you're here, please just quickly say hi. Otherwise, my name is Samir. I make Kai Ben. That's a food product. But right now, I'm making a salad. A salate, as the original word is salate. So, if we're making a salad today, before I begin chopping, I will warn you, I'm running the station all alone today. So, you may get a little lag here and there, and you may not be able to enjoy the scenes of the chopping scenes as much as you've been used to. So please bear with me. Today it's going to be a little less than what it was. So let me first get the bowl that I'm going to chop this into. I will chop all my veggies, okay? Then I will add a wonderful coconut based gravy. It's basically a coconut. Hi guys, what's up? SFARD33. Hey man, Appu, greetings from Manjula. Hello, I'm Manjula. Sorry, I don't have my producer here with me, so our camera work is going to be a little sketchy. But pleasure. Thank you so much for joining in. Where are you from, Manjula? Manjula is an Indian name. You're a Desi. Where are you from, Desi? You're not from Pardes, I hope, because then you become Pardesi. Well, we are all over the world. We're a very aggressively growing tribe. We wrote the book. We know how to fornicate. Yeah, but that's a different thing. That's a taboo here. That's really the cool part of the story, isn't it? So where are you from, Manjula? Okay, listen, before I forget, rest of you, all of you who joined in, please come say hi so I know you've joined in. Otherwise, there is no way for me to know that you've joined in, okay? Today I'm manning the station all alone. So the camera work is not going to be up to the mark, I'm sorry, not as what you've been used to. You may not get to see me so often and, I've got my hands full. Understand what's going on. You know what had happened? I had initially made a foot switch kind of a thing. So I could just press on the foot switch and change the scenes as I'm doing right now while I'm talking to you. But I can't do that because I need one hand to work with the remote. Remote! So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just add all these veggies, put them into a bowl, and I'm going to add coconut chutney. Coconut chutney. SFARD. Manjula is the Apu's wife. Remember The Simpsons? Bro, you got me there, bro. Acha, I didn't know this. 5 points. SFARD. Man, what the hell is up with this name? I'm just going to call it 33. That's what I'm going to call you. You're 33. 33. Awesome job. If you had asked me in another life, what is Apu and Apu's wife's name? But tell me something, who watches Simpsons for Apu? Gotta be the Indians. You have to be an Indian. There is nobody else who's watching The Simpsons for the Indian. And it goes to prove my point. We are everywhere. We are the snakes. We are snacks, actually, snacks. Hey, listen, no, we are wonderful people. We are excellent. We've got so much of food. We take other people's food and we just occupy it. Ask people around. If you've not been to India, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But we like to eat. We don't get to eat because we don't have that much of money all the time. You know, that's the opinion that a lot of foreigners, people outside India have. As in foreigners, as in I meant to say people who are outside India, they have this opinion that Indians are poor people and we don't get that. That's not true. Okay? I mean, some of the largest Apple sold, its highest revenue share comes from India. It's not just Apple. I'm not talking about the fruit apple. Maybe the fruit apple also. We grow them also, but I'm saying we are the largest consumers of everything, from Netflix to cardamom to milk. Yeah, to pizza. We eat more pizza than Italians make. And I'm talking about globally. Not that Italians make pizza, they've got other things to do. But I'm just trying to say, but what a cool thing that they make, man. I tell you, pizza is something I want to get on to next. Today's salad is special. Have a look at what I'm going to do, okay? Just stay with me. I've got something. By the way, how did you get to know about this? How did you get to know about Manjula? And why Manjula? Does she look like me? Can't be, man. Which bald chick is cooking in the kitchen? Yeah. But that's a good contrast. Thank you so much. You didn't call me Homer. Because that would have been a real insult. You know, I was growing up and I used to watch Simpson, and I was so convinced that America is like that when I finished my engineering, I was like, no, thank you. No America for me, please. I'm not dying to be Ned Flanders' neighbor. I just didn't know. That's all. A lot of us are blinded by the fact that we have limited information. For example, we've traveled to the moon. Oops! Do you believe that we've been to the moon? I've got other things to talk about, but if you have nothing else to talk about, I'll talk about my favorite conspiracy, which is that we have not been to the moon. Oh shit. Let me throw you a googly. Have you seen that the moon and the sun have almost the same size? When you look at them in the sky, they look almost the same size, right? In fact, if I would guess, they would be exactly the same size. Do this today, okay? It's pitch dark tonight. It's Amavasya, so you won't get to do this for another 15 days. But try to do this. Catch the sun and the moon in the daytime, and try to take an approximate measurement, and you will be pleasantly surprised that they are almost exact. Why can a bulb not have two settings? Yeah. It's possible. I'm not saying it is the truth. I'm just saying it can happen. But as they say, anything can happen, right? What I'm doing is I'm chopping these capsicum, guys. These are the chilies. These are the flavors that are part of. They're the base flavors. How's that? Cool. And then we'll go to the big flavors. I will get on to the capsicum. Oh, listen. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to skip the capsicum. because these chilies and capsicum, they all are the same family. It'll be too much. So I think I'll just go down to the cucumber. This will be a fast salad, super fast salad. I'm not doing much. By the way, wish you a very wonderful Diwali. Today is a Diwali day. You know what Diwali is? Are you do you S33? Are you still around? 33. Are you still around? Come in 33. Are you still around? Are you still around? No, I've become a square. I've become square. Or I'll square it off with you. Should I keep the covering? The casing? Cucumber casing? I think I'll swipe it. It does go very well actually, but I have a feeling that this cucumber has been sitting in the fridge for a couple of days more than what I would have wanted it. So it's got a little there will be bitterness in the skin is what I'm assuming. Bitterness is an interesting flavor, you know, it protects us. That's why kids don't eat bitter things. As in they don't eat broccoli. They won't eat bitter gourd for sure. It's a survival response that kicks in. Bitter means it's dangerous, it can kill you. So the kids are like, listen, no thank you. I was just born. So take your time. I'm not in a hurry. That's why they won't eat it. It's their survival instinct that's kicking in and telling them, listen, just stay away. Hey man, hey bro, what's up? Hi Akshay, how is it going, my dear friend? Sorry, I'm manning the station all alone. 3-4 guns are on me, so it's not going to be as slick and smooth as it has been for the last couple of days. Today's salad is interesting, okay? What I'm doing, dekho, see what I'm doing. I'm going to chop all the veggies and then I'm going to use chutney, coconut chutney. You heard of coconut chutney? Coconut. That Rameshwaran company, what is that company, man, in Bangalore that makes dosas? This fast dine in, get in, eat your dosa, get out. They've got in the airport also. 3,700 crores. That company's value is 3,700 crores. I don't know. I don't think they have made that much of money yet. How do you value something that is not that valuable? I studied finance and I was like, what are you saying? There's something called DCF. You're going to value something on its future? Oh shit, that's like really cool. Because I do farming, okay? You have to understand where I'm coming from. If you think about it, I've got a 45-day window after which I'll give you food. Bro, what more powerful value proposition can it be? Hai ki nahi? So I was putting this, I'm not going to take credit for it. It was a wonderful chartered accountant in Mumbai, very smart guy who came up, who saw me, who met me, okay? So, and he started asking me questions about, he basically wanted to know, what is your business going to be? And I said, listen, I have no idea what business, I grow food from nothing on concrete surface. That, I can do that. And he said, okay, you go back and you come back with 3 numbers. Cost per square feet, revenue per square feet. He said cost per square feet, revenue per square feet, and I think profit per square feet. The 3 things. If I would make the business plan again, this is what I would do. And I'm telling him per square feet. What is this per square feet? Depends. Yeah, this is like 300 square feet. He said, no, you just get me this number. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, okay, fine. That's how this thing, Pixel Farm, was born, Akshay. For the rest of you, hey man, what's up? Yellow Dayak. What are you cooking, chef? The yellow dayak, I love this yellow dayak. Where are you from? The yellow dayak. Today I'm cooking a salad like I do every day. But today I've got something special. I've got coconut. Look at this. Check this out. No, this is not an elephant skin. This is not walnut. This is a coconut. So it's like a really tasty thing. I've got this thing called coconut chutney that they make in the south of India. It's eaten everywhere, but it's pretty cool. And that's going to be the basis. But first I'll chop all the veggies. Hey, listen, remind me what I was telling you. You should have, and I've had love per square feet. You should have said, I have love per square feet. So sweet, bro. We're rhyming, aren't we? I've love per square feet. That's so sweet. So the story gets better, bro. All the rest of you, if you're still tuned in, listen to this, okay? So I grow food on my rooftop with aquaponics. Aquaponics is basically water cows. Instead of normal cows, land cows, I'm using cows in the water. It's just easier to carry them up and keep them safely. Fishes, yeah, I'm talking about fishes. So I told this CA, I said, listen, I've got this invention. And at that time, I didn't really know that this is not an invention. It's not my way. Hey, hold on. So I still am, but so this guy is saying, listen, why don't you come back to me with these three numbers: cost per square feet, revenue per square feet, and profit per. And I'm like, per square feet, okay, fine. I went back and I put together these buckets. You have to hear this, guys. This is the craziest story that you will hear today. Okay. I'm from Sarasa, Malaysia. Hey, bro, that's really nice. You're Malay. You guys have amazing food, huh? Well, I'm from India, and I can tell you, we will eat up your food. Um, Today I'm going to be using coconut chutney, so I'm sure you know something about coconut. Now I'm telling this guy, okay, fine, I'll do this math. So I got these buckets, okay? They're 1 feet, 12 inches across, 12 inches across, and I put 6 buckets together, okay? Total 6 square feet, 3 square feet, 3 square feet, two sets, three buckets. And I'm growing spinach, palak in them. One bucket I took out, harvested, sold 1200 rupees a kg. Why? Why do you think my customer won't pay? You're paying so high for milligrams of your medicine. The reason is because of the flavor. We'll come to that later. So I got 1200 rupees in kg. I was not selling per kg. I was selling only that much for 150 rupees. That is how I was harvesting and maximizing revenue. 3 sets of bucket is making me money. Other 3 sets of I'm giving away free. But I was recording my harvest value. 6 months in, guess what happened? I had made some money from these 3 buckets, but my harvest from the other ones was more than double. When these plants know that you are going to get money for it, something happens, they just will give you just this much. It's a balancing thing that Mother Nature does. I don't know, I can't explain it to you, and I don't want to because it makes no sense. I am not the one who came up with these rules. You want to play football, play football. Don't ask me to explain it to you. I didn't come up with the rules. So if you want to do farming, do farming. That's why they have this, why they are so hung up on these things like, prayers and puja and I don't know what all the spirituality that is tied up to land is because of this. India, if we didn't have monsoon, we would be a desert. We don't have water here. It's the monsoon that sustains life. And that's, I think, the largest human capital in the world. We are the largest number of people. I don't care what anybody else says. Just go to Dadar, you'll know what I'm saying. Whatever. And the best is India, Pakistan, or some IPL cricket match, that Hotstar or some of these govern, whoever is airing it, saying 91 CR. I'm like, hold on, that must be 9.1 CR. My brother's telling me, no, it's 91 CR. I'm like, you're telling me 91 crore people. Hey, heck, 45, 50 crore people went to the river party. You think 1 in 3 people went to the river party? No, they didn't. We are at least 600, 700 crore people. I don't care what I will be very happy to be proven wrong, but I can tell you this: we are a lot of people. Indians are filled up everywhere. Nothing beats Indian food, east or west. Food is the best, bro. You rock already. So here's a secret to get into an Indian heart: compliment us about our food. I don't know about the women, but if a man is cooking and you tell the man that your cooking is awesome, hey, he'll give you everything. And I'll lead you on to another very interesting thing. Indian men don't cook. I don't know why. It's something to do with their upbringing. Hey, listen, don't feel bad about it. I do this every day, and a lot of people I speak to get very pissed that I have no self-respect. Indian women, you can do a better job of bringing your boys up. Because don't expect it from the man. His mom probably didn't teach him. No, let me tell you, I'm very proud of the fact that I've got women in my family who thrashed me growing up. They don't thrash me now, unless I allow them to. But my point being that the story of food goes way beyond us. You know what? We don't even know where it comes from. We've been told, remember, the earliest instrument was, what's that called in English? Yaar, a phavda, a plow. Am I pronouncing it correctly? You basically till the soil. You break the soil and allow air to break inside and allow the bacteria to become aerobic again. This activity of plowing, who taught us? Do you see any other animal trying to do this? And how come nobody else has picked it up? That's because we are special. We are the aliens. You look into the mirror. Did you do the Babadook exercise? Did anyone of you do the Babadook exercise? Do you know the Babadook exercise? So you take your camera, you keep your camera on your side. Here, stay with me. And you stare at the mirror, okay? You're staring at your own reflection. And you take a snap of the reflection. You use your camera to take a snap of what that reflection is. You can't don't look into the camera. Look at yourself. You will scare the shit out of you. You'll be like, no, I don't look like this. This is not me. It's quite, I said, that's your Babadook. That's the guy that you need to check. That's the guy that you pat and you say, down, bitch. That's the guy who starts freaking out, something goes wrong. That's the guy that breaks all confidence. That's the guy that doubts. You know, when Jesus said, go forth and tell no one, he was trying to tell us, well, he didn't tell me, I don't follow religion in any form except the religion of humanity. But what he was trying to say was, don't go and tell someone that this was fun, because they're going to make you believe that, hey, listen, you were just lucky. They'll make you feel that life is supposed to be, it's sufferable. You're supposed to suffer. You're not supposed to suffer. I know it doesn't make sense. I agree. For the longest time, it made no sense to me also. But now I've got Akshay here with me. He's probably going to vouch this. He's had 2 decades of, I would say, distinguished career with the army. So he's had a chance to see men in their true spirit. My boss, Mr. Chandran, never cooked too. Even his boys, I never see help their mom. Always when. That's unfortunately the part of story. I don't know, man. It's like saying we always see men in the battlefield. Men making roads. I'm not trying to be Peterson here, Jordan Peterson. I'm trying to tell you there are the roles of this social conundrum that the problem is everybody wants to be equal. There lies the problem. You can't be equal. Nobody is equal. The concept of equality is misunderstood. It's a governance problem. If you can appreciate a farmer, you'll understand, I can't treat all my plants equally. They're not equal. They all have their individual personalities. I love them all. How do I express this? Do you think if you're a parent, all your kids are exactly alike? Do you want them to be equal? Do you want all the flowers in your garden to be equal, exact replicas? Hey, listen, that's what is code. It's called software. It's the most boring meadow you can ever be in. It's still a meadow, but it's very boring. I've got something interesting for you to tell you. You know what makes it so boring? Think. I've got something. Let me finish some water and then I'll tell you. It's bloody hot out here. Another 10 days of heat. This is the time when Pune does gets like 30, 32 degrees. Okay, all right. What makes software such a boring meadow? I'll lead you onto it. When making mistakes, machines, they make the same mistake again and again and again and again and again till you don't correct it. Once you've corrected it, they will never make that mistake again. But humans, we will find new ways, new creative ways to make the same goddamn mistake again. This is a speciality of the human mind. This is, I don't even know what this is, okay? This is some kind of, when I was growing up, this was called Bambino, some product. It's some kind of a noodle family. It's thin, it's pointy, and it's tasty. It goes very well with veggies. So I'm going to use this in my entire mix. And it's going to form a brilliant meal. I had thought I'm going to put onions. And I completely slipped. I should make a list. Okay, so sorry, but today's salad is not going to have onions in it. I am from the state of onions, the Kanda state, Maharashtra. So onions go in everything. They go in my dreams. I'm growing onions on the roof, Akshay. Next time I'll show you. So beautiful flowers, bro. And apparently you can use these flowers in a salad. So I'm going to get to that also. Wait. Stay with me. I'll show you what is the vinaigrette story going to look like. So you see this? This is just a bunch of fresh veggies that I've chopped, have tossed them in with some coconut. And this is going back into the freezer. I'm going to add a fruit. Guess which fruit will I add? By the way, Akshay, the original word is salate, meaning salted. That's it. So these Romans figured it out. I don't know who, they have unka document hai first. They are the first guys who have documented this, but I'm sure they picked this up from Alexandria because Cleopatra was already doing a lot of things. Anyways, the idea is chop veggies, salt them, eat them. This idea of chopping and eating with salt, this is the coconut gravy. This idea came to Europe, and when it came to France, it started to be called salade. Okay, and sure enough, when it crossed the English channel, came to England, it became salad. So the word is salate meaning just salted. You just add salt and you're done. Nothing else needs to be added. But of course, we are Indians, so we spice it all up. We take everything up to a new level. Hey, listen, we wrote the book of love. Give us a break. We are the guys. It's called Devbhumi for a reason. Yeah, sure, the Indian man is a little off center, but the Indian women, they are on point. We have probably the most beautiful women anywhere in the world. Yeah. Listen, they're so pretty that we made goddesses out of them. This is apple cider. Just a little, okay? Be careful, this otherwise this is going to get a little sour. I don't want to make it sour. This chutney has got a little bit of spice and pungency in it. It's got garlic, it's got ginger, it's got everything. So I can just go straight in and use this as a vinaigrette and dump the whole thing in and get started. Just give me a second, I'll bring that out. We are on short finals, boys. We should be anytime seeing the runway. I'm sorry, my dad was... Akshay served the army. My dad served the Air Force. So we were in school together. I couldn't bring myself up to join the army or the forces. For whatever reason, let's not get there. It's all past, it's all gone. But I think I didn't know eventually I would have battles to fight and I will become a soldier to my own wars. How poetic. I just blew my own mind. Alright, look at this. Look at the colors here, guys. If this is not gorgeous, then what is? I will show you what a fresh tomato looks like after you slice it. Gorgeous. Okay, are you ready for the dump? Sorry guys, I just saw Akshay, saw you. Full of general knowledge, thank you so much. Yellow Dayak, you're very kind. The only thing any creature understands without any language barrier is love and maybe fear. Interesting. Everything else is in the gray color and maybe inconsequential. You are so cute. You're right. Actually, monochrome is the value. You're very nice. You're right. The extremities of that is the feel. It is the feel, Akshay. Dadar, you stand on Dadar. I love Dadar. It's a wonderful place to see a crore people together. You stand on Dadar and you observe the people coming and going. Your mind is not going to catch all of them. And your mind will definitely not catch the most awkward of them or the most skimpily clad of them or longest hair. It will catch and you will forget about it. But there are some people your mind will stick and you will watch them. That's called vibe. That's the vibration. That's what this guy is seeing in the Matrix. He's seeing the vibration. This vibration is the inverse of time, which is where this whole frequency business comes from. Music is just 7 frequencies. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you, I've studied music. I'm telling you this. There are only 7 frequencies. They form the notes. They're the tones. The semitones are the gaps in between them. And this combination is what is repeated. That's what you see on the piano. It's visually represented in the piano. German instrument. The keys used to be the other way around, black and white. Listen, I will eat up your brain all day. Come back again. Today, this is the joke. This is the story of some coconut. Actually, I have a 20-minute hard stop, bro. I start feeling hungry and my ghrelin response just totally takes over. So you will find me just my volume levels will go down, my energy levels will go down, and very soon. So I have to keep this flame up just as long as enough for the stream to be over so I can be valuable to you. Look at this. Man, this is looking so good. I didn't add salt. I have not added pepper because both these things, that bambino thing that I'm putting in and the chutney, the coconut chutney, they both have salt in them and even pepper in them. They're ready-made dishes, let's say. Wish me luck. What comes straight up is the pomegranate, the anar, and the coconut chutney. What I think I definitely need to add is the cayenne. These fats are what will bring out the flavor. Fat is flavor. Okay, that is where the flavor comes from. So this is what it looks like. This is fresh, freshly made. Sorry, it's got a green color. This is made from a ratio of hemp seed and flax seed. And the bottom of this is what I'm going to use. The base, it's got this buttery like substance. Look, it's a little goopy. Can you see? This goopy thing, that's what I'm going to use. This is hand cleaned at home twice and then tasted before it is bottled. So kids eat it, so be sure. My parents eat it, everybody eats it in my family, so I'm accountable. You can be assured that you're basically buying top quality food. That's actually the thing with food. Keep this in mind. Buy it from the people who make it. You will never be disappointed. If you try making this with people who are trying to market it, you will struggle to hold them accountable. See, with software, that's the difference, right? Software guys didn't have this problem. You don't need to speak to someone from Facebook as long as they reply to your email or your messages. The moment I'll add the fats, the flavor will jump. These fats just change. Oh, that reminds me, before I forget, if you ever get a chili attack, put some fats in your system. Fats will absorb the capsaicin, and you will immediately relieve. Don't have water, will not help. Cheers. Wow. I have to admit, I was not expecting it to be so good. I was lost for ideas today, and I had this leftover stuff, and I said, just let's make something out of this. It actually came out pretty cool, man. You guys should give it a shot if you can. I mean, if you can find yourself the courage to do this, go ahead, because it's pretty cool. Put a fruit in it, like an anar, some kind of a juicy fruit, and of course get some fats inside in. You need something. I mean, I'm using a plant based thing, hemp seed and flax seed, but you can do any oil. Like I've got sesame oil, fresh sesame oil, mustard. I don't know how that'll go. Worth a try. This is good. Sorry. So that's it from me. I'll see you again tomorrow with a brand new effort. 12:30. Be here. Bring your friends. Let's make some good conversations. See you. Bye.